Many of us have heard of gentle parenting by now, but what does gentle parenting mean? How do you do it? And the real question is, does it actually work? So joining us this morning to explain, we have child psychologist Dr. David Chiarella. Dr. C, good morning.
Good morning, Melina. How are you?
I am doing well. Let's dive into this gentle parenting topic. I feel like it just popped up out of nowhere. Now we're going to start gentle parenting. What does gentle parenting mean? How do you do it?
Well, gentle parenting is another, I've been around enough that I've gone through different kinds of parenting styles. And now this is one of the more recent, but it's a parenting style that the proponents of this style indicate that if you want to raise confident, independent, happy kids, you have to provide them with empathy, respect, and understanding. So it's, in other words, you're like a coach rather than a parent, because they believe that the children don't really understand why they misbehave or how they act out. So you have to help them understand that. So it's a process where you develop self-awareness with the child and help them understand their behavior. So for example, if a typical scenario in homes, maybe not today because there's not school in many places, but getting them up and getting them ready for school. So a parent might yell and scream and say, wait till you get home because you're going to be in trouble because you're not getting ready to go. A gentle parent might say, for example, we're both going to be late, and then I'll be angry, and when I'm angry, you may lose some privileges. Or because of the way you're acting, it's hurting my feelings and I'm becoming anxious. So that's the empathy part of it. And then why are you having such a hard time this morning? So that kind of a parenting approach, they think, includes having the child become more aware of their behavior, how their behavior is affecting the parent, and then hopefully that would change the child's behavior.
Now, Dr. C, do you believe it's possible to gentle parent every child, or do you think some kids need more of that disciplinarian in the home, a more strict parent?
I agree with you, Melina. It's not always possible. I think what's happened, we've gone through helicopter parenting, we've had snowplow parenting, we've had intensive parenting, we had free range parenting, now we have gentle parenting. Dr. C's ingredients for a good enough parent is to have expectations for your child's behavior, let them know what those are. And then you want to be responsive. You want to offer more and support and nurturance, but you also have to have boundaries and especially set limits. Because if you don't set limits on a child's behavior and let them experience the consequences of their choices, then they're not going to develop accountability and responsibility. And then if you sprinkle in lots and lots of love, you're doing a great job as a parent, and you're going to raise those kids to be independent, healthy, and confident.
And I think that is a healthy balance, Dr. C, what you just described. Now, for
you can kind of throw all the other stuff out the window and just do those things.
That's it.
And they're Dr. C's ingredients for success.
I love it. And just 30 seconds left. If you're a parent who, you raise your voice a lot and you want to do less of that, you want to incorporate more gentle parenting into your parenting style, how easy is it to transition into that? And what are a few steps you can take to maybe lower your tone or your behavior towards your child?
That's a good question, because it's not so easy. Most of us parent our children the way we were parented. And so, because those were our first models and maybe our only models. So it involves, as a parent, to start of taking stock of how you act. So if there's an episode, for example, tomorrow morning, if you have an episode with your child, then during the day, you need to process that. What could I have done differently? How could I have responded differently? And practice those statements. Like sometimes I'll give parents talking points, how to respond to a child's misbehavior, their specific misbehaviors. So it involves the parent becoming more aware of how they act and how they interact with their children and how they parent. Parenting is more than just offering discipline, and it's helping children learn and teaching. It's a difficult job, but it's something that we can do with a lot of practice.
With a lot of practice, and as you said, and a lot of love. Thank you so much, Dr. C.
Have a great day.
You too. We'll have more WFMJ today after the break.